Alright, so how do you put this together? Well, it's letter coated. When the crate arrives, you break it all down and spread it out on the grass. And you're going to put the letters together. A to A, B to B, C to C, D to D, E to E, F to F. And that's what you want to do. You want to put the walls up first. Then you want to lift that up with two people onto the platform. One on each side. Pick it up, place it on the platform. Then, when you have it pretty much square, you kind of evenly put around onto that platform, you're going to drive those screws in. Some of these are already in, but you get the idea. You're going to screw those in, and that's going to keep the walls firmly fixed to the base all the way around, putting those screws in with an electric battery operated drill. And there's some right here, and you can put two right here also. Now the roof is in two pieces. There is the wire portion and then the metal portion above it. And the way that you do that is the roof is one whole piece. You place that on the top, the wire portion. Then you're going to take your drill and you're going to shoot a screw right through here into that beam. And you're going to do it again here and here and here. Just those four places. Now, if the pitch of the roof is the opposite direction, then it will be over here. But you're going to go ahead, drill with a drill, and then take a screw gun and shoot that drill bit, that screw, right up through here to hold your roof on. Now the roof itself on the outside is held on with these plates, these hinges. There are four of them. And you're going to drive those screws in straight here. But the bottom one, because it's so close to the bottom, you're going to drill up at a 45 degree angle going up. And you're going to make it go up that way. And then the screw will come in behind it and it'll also go at a 45. That way it bites into the wood. So straight in, and then this one here, you're going to go in at a 45 into there. And there'll be a plastic bag with all your screws and all your parts. You've got a corrugated steel roof that's pretty indestructible. That'll hold up for many a summer. Now, because this cage is skinny, there is a little play in it, and you're going to have to take, before you put the corrugated roof on, the wire part, you're going to have to make that fit square. And to get it into shape so that your doors, you see how your doors are at nice 90s? Well, when you originally put that roof on, it may push that out of whack because it's so skinny. And the way that you fix the roof being out of round, or your doors not being, they won't open or shut without touching, is you've got to adjust your base. You've got to go and you've got to put little shims in it, and that'll get it back into true 90-degree shape. But because it's such a big structure, and it's lightweight but strong, you're gonna have to shim under those bricks till you get the doors to be perfectly 90 in true. I'm gonna open this up. See, when you put the roof on before you shim it, it may catch, it may be a little off kilter. So again, you're gonna have to put shims under your different cinder blocks to make it to where that the doors will open and shut without any problem. You'll get it true and accurate. And you only need 4 cinder blocks, 1 in each corner. You do not need to put blocks in the center. I'm going to send you some shims so that you'll have a whole bunch to use to get the cage where it's level. You probably want to make the cage go like at a little bit, like a 4-degree or 2-degree angle to going downward. So water will drain into those drains and will leave when it rains. So you want it to slope a little bit this way so that rainwater pours out. And you're gonna probably need to shim a little here, a little there, till you get your doors to open and shut just so. Because when you make that roof true, it will actually pull up a little bit on the corners, and that's where you're gonna have to shim them. But that's true of even a house with doors. All doors have to be shimmed to get them to where they're straight like they should be. Now, another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you these corner braces, and you can put these on each side, and you can force your doors to be perfect. Also, if you find that that's an issue, you can go ahead and move these, get them perfect, and then screw them in so that it holds the door shape correctly. Because inevitably, in a couple of months, this is going to shift a little as your cement pads kind of go down, and you'll have to re-shim, but eventually it'll get to where, like a deck or a patio, it stays pretty much where it's supposed to be, and it won't be an issue anymore. You will need 2 people to do this. That roof looks heavy, but it's actually pretty lightweight. And let me show you your dove coats. These have been plaster-sized so that they will not rot, and they're waterproof. And these are made so that they just come out. And you can clean them and blast them off with the hose. And they're plasticized there because, you know, birds, doves and pigeons are pretty messy creatures. And so we left a little space so some of the birds can get up there on top and perch. But again, these will lift out so you can clean and spray it off with the garden hose. And this stuff is pretty indestructible, and that'll make for them having some pretty solid windbreaks and an area to nest. The floor is a fiberglass product. It's used in gas station bathrooms. It's pretty indestructible. Again, you probably want to do a little touch up, because when I ship this all in its pieces, you're going to inevitably have some scratches and stuff from it rubbing up against itself. So the way you deal with scratches is you go down to the hardware store. This is from Lowe's, but Home Depot will have the same color that you ordered, and they'll have this little $3.99 touch-up bottle. And you can go ahead and use that to touch up any scratches it has on it from being jiggling around on the truck shipping in the crate. And I'm gonna put in your bag a little throwaway foamy brush, so you can just, when you get the when you get it in, you can just go ahead and touch up any nicks and scratches. You've got barrel bolt locks on your deal. Oops. You've got barrel bolt locks. Sorry, I'm not the best cameraman. You got barrel bolt locks up high in case of little children, neighbors' children, and you also got springy locks, which have a clip so that you could put a padlock if you got neighbors' kids that are going to mess with your birds. But you have a barrel bolt and a springy lock, and on the other door you have the same thing, a barrel bolt and a springy lock. And even on the inside of the door, when you step in, you have another lock to lock behind you so that birds don't escape. And you have one here. So that will keep any birds from making a break for it. That's about it. That's how you put it together. Spread it out on the yard, put the letters together, and it screws together it has the same screw head. It's all the same. And you'll get the special chuck, and you will just go ahead and zip it together. So that's about it. Probably take about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I can do it in probably 20 minutes, but I've done so many of them. But anyways, we will talk to you soon.